If you're ready to go on a very, very accelerated ride through time and space, one of the things that can really assist you in this shifting period of your life is the Andara Crystals, because they certainly have shifted mine. And that's why I now steward them for purchasing in my workshops and ceremonies and seminars. The Andara Crystals at this time are incredibly important for human beings in their relationship with the crystal kingdom. Andaras are monatomic crystal glass, meaning that they come from a substance that is the pure sourcing of not only the rainbow spectrum of ray consciousness coming from the universe, but the actual substance in which they're made from, or which they were found in, actually, because they're not made from anything. They're actually not from this earth. From my understanding is that they come from a long, long time ago, from the sky, okay, as meteorites. And that the monatomic substance is the actual ethereum quality of metallic minerals. Before they formed into metal form, you have Ethereum gold, Ethereum platinum, Ethereum silver, Ethereum palladium, Ethereum indium, and so on and so forth. And it's like a very fine white dust, okay? And the Andara crystals were found 15, 16 years ago, around this time, on a woman named Lady Nellie, who's a Choctaw medicine woman found on her land, just southeast of Mount Shasta, the higher Sierra Nevadas. And they were found in this substance, of this monatomic substance. And this is the only place that has been analyzed to bring forth true, authentic Andaras. And since Nellie's passing last summer, my dear brother and friend Mickey Magic is now the main steward of all the major Andara crystals that are authenticated from Nellie's land. And they have been analyzed and tested for their monatomic qualities. And right now, all of us are moving through very quickly, shifting all these patterns and vibrations. And when we start to work with the pure rainbow ray of color and consciousness, the Andara crystals are embodying the I don't know energy. They're embodying the divine child that's free, that's tantric, that's juicy, that's expanded, that's loving, because it's coming from the mono field. Okay? It's a monatomic energy, meaning that they never descended into duality. Okay? So when you are drawn to the Andara crystals, it's because there's a part of your soul that's ready to accelerate into hypertime, ready to accelerate into this frequency of what's going on and what's happening with the planet in relationship to the solar system, and our sun in relationship to the great central sun, and how everything is spinning. And the monatomic Andara crystals look like broken glass. Maybe they could be volcanic glass, but really they are incredibly unique. As you can see here, these are some of the ones that I use in my activation sessions, and my private activation sessions. And I use these crystals to infuse the body with light, okay? And that's what the Andara crystals really facilitate. Because when you choose to work with an Andara crystal, not like this beautiful Lemurian seed here that was from the earth, as the story goes, co-created by the Lemurian beings during Lemurian times to be encoded with record keepers and different informational gateways from that last golden age. The Andaras are completely without rules and regulations, because they embody this energy of the pure ray, of each color ray. And each of us are all the rainbow. We are all colors of the rainbow. But each of us works, when we step into our purpose, on a pure ray of consciousness. And the pure ray of consciousness oversouls our purpose, our reason for incarnating. And so when we get all together, okay, you can liken the Andara crystals back to the original races that came back to the earth. Okay? They are like the original motherships that were here when Mother Earth, Gaia, at one point in time, she wasn't a mother, she was a tiny little baby. Okay? When she was forming in gases in the atmosphere and landing in this solar system around our sun Helios, okay, all these motherships that came from the great central sun beamed the pure ray of consciousness to assist this planet to birth itself. Okay, and this is the Andaras. In a way, they were here from the very beginning. So they say that the Andara crystals, which basically for me means the stewards of the Temple of Illumination, okay? And the Temple of Illumination were those who worked with the pure rays way back during Mu times, okay? Which was before Lemuria, okay? Before Atlantis, before Lemuria, there was Mu. And during Mu times, there were beings, the Mulian beings, okay? There was a group of them that decided to work with these particular rays. And these crystals became these giant pillars. The rays became these giant pillars that were created to be the foundation, if you can imagine, the foundation of this incredible temple. And so these Mulians became known as the Andarians, okay? Because they were stewarding this pure ray consciousness into this monatomic crystal glass. And this is what's left, okay? So when we work with them, they work on us. We don't work with them. Let's just make it really clear. Andaras are already carrying the pure monatomic ray. So any duality, any separation that's still lingering, they come in and they just break it all up. They break it all up, like little kids coming in and breaking everything up like romper room. Okay, they'll come in with the frequency of the ray and the color, come in and shift things very quickly. And they're coming into the field right now because all the colors have now officially come out just in the last 2 years. Okay, so it's perfect timing that they've now unfolded their true nature to human souls who are quickly awakening, activating, and aligning for this shift that we're all in. So they're very exciting, they're very thrilling, and in other circles, they have been known to create a divine diamond fire energy in the meridian system to activate this, the nervous system, the synapses, to help us align with planet Earth Gaia's ascension and shift at this time back to universal consciousness. And they also are known to help the individual to really access hypertime. And hypertime is beyond the three-dimensional time. Parts of us that are still stuck in three-dimensional time are not able to work in three-dimensional time and ground in three-dimensional time. It's both and or on both ends of that circuit. Whether we're having a hard time getting out of three-dimensional time to get into hypertime so that we can come back into three-dimensional time and do what we need to do to be of service to the grid, the crystal grid, the planetary ley line grid, the magnetic field, okay? All of these crystals assist that process. It helps us to really be in the true authentic frequency of the golden I don't know.